Hello, today I'm going to explain how the whole story began. I'm Patrick Bogaerts, president of GPS Monaco Group based in Monaco. So when I was a young guy, I was always interested by the sea, and I became a scuba diving instructor. And while I was doing this, I had to find a way to finance my passion. And for some family reasons, I was located in Belgium. So for the guys who don't know, it's in the north part of Europe. I had to go down to the French Mediterranean Sea. And because of those family reasons, I had to travel each time slightly over 1,000 kilometers, which must be something like 600 miles. So in order to do this, I found the idea to create a first diving shop. So we sold all kind of diving equipment, and I had a boat located in the south of France. So I was getting clients that were my daily clients, buying suits and diving masks and whatever, and they would book their trips and go down to the Mediterranean Sea and go diving with one of my boats. I say one of my boats because in the end I had a few of them, and also instead of having one store, I got four. And because in 5 years we became the third biggest sales turnover in diving equipment in the Belgium, Netherlands and Luxembourg, I started to be interested in international purchasing. What does international trade have to do with this story? Well, I didn't like the idea of being dependent on the distributor prices and on major brands. In fact, I understood that they would decide which profit I would make in the end of the year. So divers were very precise on certain brands for certain items, like the regulator or the stabilizing jacket. But I find out that for knives, for bags, for multi-tools, for different kind of accessories, I could sell my own brand. So I started to look around, and I found that Taiwan, China and Vietnam were three countries where a lot of those big brands would buy their products for cheap prices and sell us quite expensively. And indirectly, I had to sell at the market prices to the final customers. So I took a few of those items and I started looking around. You have to remember it's 1995, so no internet, so quite difficult to find suppliers. But in the end, I find some, and I start importing my first products, and with my own brand. So not only could I make more profit, not only I was completely in charge of the margin I would decide to make, but moreover, I could sell same products at a much more competitive price. And it was the real breakthrough. That's how I went from one store to four stores, and from a little sales turnover to the third biggest sales turnover in less than 5 years. And that's a secret how I made more money.